Hi and welcome. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the third type of point that you can make with the pen tool. We've looked at the corner point and we've looked at the smooth point. Now we're going to look at the third one, which is the cusp point. So what we're hanging about at, let's dig in. My name's Ken Fisher and this is LiveLink Training. Okay, well let's make a start. Now to help us to get this, I want to draw like a heart shape, and for that we're going to need a cusp point, as you'll see. Now to do this I'll just set some guides up. Now for the guides we need some rulers. If your rulers are not there, like they're not in this in my case, then if you press Control or Command and R, it'll bring your rulers up. Now the rulers at the moment look as though they're in millimeters and I need them in percentage, so I'm going to right click right in the ruler and select percent. There we go. And now I'm going to go into the left hand ruler and I'm going to click and drag a guide out, and I'm going to drop it at say 25%, and then I'll drag another one out to say 50% and another one to say 75%, and then I'll get a final one, a horizontal one, and I'll drag that down to about 30%, something like that. And this is just to help us do the drawing. Okay, now I need to lock them, so I'm going to go up to the view menu and down to lock guides, because otherwise it'll interfere with when I'm trying to do things with the pen tool. Okay, so they're now locked. So I'm going to go down and pick my pen tool and I'm going to create my first point. So I'm going to click on this point and drag up, and then I'm going to create a second point, so I'm going to click in the middle here and drag down. So I've now got to the start of a shape. It may not be perfect, but what I'll do is I'll drag that down a little bit. Now if I hold the Control key down, or I can just press the A key on the keyboard and I'll get my direct selection tool. It brings up my points, and maybe I can bring this one down a little bit so it's about the same height, about there, and we'll drag this up a little bit to about there. Okay, now if I make another point, so I'll get my pen tool again, and if I make another point, then I'm going to be coming under the control of this control handle at the bottom. So if I click now just somewhere over here, say to make a second curve, it's going to come down and across, because this control handle is controlling its direction and its length, and I don't want that. I want it to go up, so I need that control handle up at the top. But unfortunately, if you'll just see, I'll just undo that. I've got two control handles here, and if I get my direct selection tool and drag on one, it moves the other one, which isn't really a lot of good for me. What I need is to be able to separate them, and I can do that by using the Alt key. And if I hold the Alt key down, when I click over that point and click and drag, what will happen is it'll separate that off for me, so I can move it round to there now, and then get my direct selection tool again. So I'll press the A key and then I can move that where I want separately. So now this is not affecting the curve that's coming out of that point. So the place I want it now is up at the top, so I'll just take it up there and then back to my pen tool again, and I'll go and make another point. So I'll click and drag, and we'll get something about the same size. Now again, we've got a nice point here, we've got a cusp point, and this is the cusp point in the middle, because we're coming in and we're forming a corner or a cusp, and then we're coming back out again, and that meant taking me control handle, both control handles in the same direction. And if I just click on that, you'll see that both control handles now are facing north or upwards. Right, okay, let's complete this heart now. So what I'm going to do is we need the pen tool again. There we go. And I'm going to just hover over and click on that last point just to activate it. Make sure that I'm not doing a separate path. And then I'll go down here somewhere near the bottom and click. So I've got a nice sweeping curve through there down to a corner point at the bottom, another cusp point, and then back up to complete the heart. Not the best heart I've ever seen, but there we go. So I could now, if I wanted, I could play about with this. So I'll go and get my direct selection tool again, and I could click on this and then move these up a little bit, possibly move that in a little bit, whatever. Anyway, we've got the bones of a heart, and we've done that by using smooth points and cusp points. So that's it. We've looked at corner points, we've looked at smooth points, and we've looked at cusp points. All you need to make really accurate selections. Well, that's it for now. I do hope this video was useful. If it was, please check out my Facebook page and give me a like. Or here on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment under the video. And please, if you get a minute, just wait a sec till the end of the video and click on that subscribe button for me and help me to grow my Photoshop learning community. I'll see you in the very next video. Bye for now.